Welcome to the Poetry of Little Things. My name is Irina, and this is the bravest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm here to share with you the gift of poetry that has saved my life in so many ways. You can't see this because I'm sitting down, but my feet are trembling, and I've been very afraid to put my gift out there into the world like this. So I want to start by sharing a poem that I wrote a year ago while feeling exactly like this, trembling feet and numbed with fear. It's called The Pearl, and I want to keep showing up and sharing poems, some of which I've written, some of which I've read and been inspired by. And I hope to inspire you to do the bravest thing you've ever done in your life, whatever that may be, and put your gift into the world. Before I read the poem, I want to honor two people that have been most important to me in my life. I had prepared a very beautiful speech that I was going to read, and I actually did a version of this video a week ago, and my iPad got broken and I couldn't get it out, so today I'm totally unprepared, no speech written down, just raw emotion and trembling feet. So this is my mom. She passed away almost 11 years ago, and she is a great part of me becoming who I am. And I see that this process actually is beginning now when I am learning to honor her and her path, instead of trying to become like her or better than her. And this little girl, this is me when I was about 8 years old. You see, I'm wearing a crown because I was taught to be in competition with everyone and be the best at school and win first prize, which I did for a long time. I was this little girl, scared to be myself and trying to please everyone. So this is me. In one of my darkest days, where I barely could get out of bed. Doing the bravest thing I've ever done in my life, that scares me to death. And that for me is reading this poem to you and making a commitment to keep showing up and sharing poetry and myself. So here it is, The Pearl. Today I decided to do one thing differently, something radical. And that one thing is to reach out and ask for what I need, and refrain from deeming myself weak for being vulnerable. In fact, I refrain from deeming myself anything other than utterly human. And what I need is this: human touch, human connection, support, encouragement, and kindness. Yes, I do offer myself all these things. It began with small sips, just enough to push onward through all the self-hatred. Then, one night, I took a big bite, and everything shifted inside. I broke myself open to receive my own love and support. Yet being self-sufficient is but an illusion. A nice and warm cocoon I weaved around myself, so I would never, ever need or depend on another human ever again. And I learned to be compassionate to the hurt one, to her endearing struggle to control everything and push everyone away. At some point, everything is bound to fall apart as I learn to rise, to stand my ground, to show myself as I am in my paradoxical humanity, my broken-heartedness, that is also my wholeheartedness. And as they do fall apart, like all things do, I learn to bend and to lean upon another for support, to lean without clinging. As I do this, something else shifts inside. It's imperceptible at first, like a soft whisper telling me that fear is safe, that there is an awesome power hidden in my vulnerability, disguised as weakness. Then louder and louder, like a bolt of lightning, illuminating my dark night of the soul. It sings out, yes, yes, you are defenseless, and that makes you angry, but I'm here for you, and I can hold you, and your rage, and everything you are. It's all right. It's all okay. You are held. You are loved. You are worthy. Accept your defenselessness, and you shall be released. Fear and anger will still be there, but you will be free of their grip. So here I am today, angry and hurt, afraid and lonely, still caught up in old patterns, unable or unwilling still to let go, with tears in my eyes and thorns in the soles of my feet. I have walked for 8,000 miles through the desert to come here, hungry and thirsty, weak and vulnerable. I have sailed stormy waters with my fear of drowning, lured here by a mermaid song. I learned to swim so I can reach this shore today and just stand here naked to tell you this is me. I have come to show you this pearl I found at the bottom of the sea. I have carried this precious pearl through the wicked forest and up the ruthless mountain, and it is the quintessence of all your dreams, your incessant seeking, your running and becoming, your longing and yearning. It holds your birth song and your mourning song and all the songs in between. It holds your core and your purpose. It holds all questions and all answers. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it terrifying? It's yours. I give it to you. Will you dare receive it? No, I don't ask for anything in return. There are no fees, no conditions, No strings attached, no expectations, no hidden costs to pay, no mission to accomplish, no higher requirements. But there is a catch. Once you receive the gift of love, you can never go back to your empty, pearl-less shell. So I reach out to you today, and I ask for support, and I assume that it might not come, that I might be faced once more with my darkest fears, to be hurt, to be rejected, to be humiliated and shamed, to be denied and abandoned, to be separated, when all I long for is to just be. Be that as it may, I reach out today and ask of you what I ask of me. See me. Listen to me. Receive my gift. I ask of you, as my children ask of me, as I have asked of my parents, as they have asked of theirs. And I ask of you, not so that I receive, but so that I learn to be. Just be vulnerable. I ask of you so you may learn too. Be it offering that you need to learn, or be it you need to learn to refuse. In your response lies your offering nonetheless. You may receive my gift of asking, and with it receive my pearl. Or you may choose to withdraw, to deny, to blame, to pursue, to judge, to criticize, to invade, to hurt, to abandon, to run, to humiliate, to defend, to preach, or to just ignore. Whatever you decide today, my heart is made up. Here is my hand. Here is my heart. Here is my frailty. Here is my request. Here is my offering. Will you receive?